And I'm gonna start us off this week. My name is Sam Savage. That nigga Sam. And that's all you need to know. And next, RTJ.
Yo, it's your boy RTJ, Rapid Tiger. You know your boy Ja, the One Piece King, the Anime Fiend. Y'all know what y'all gonna get from me.
Hey, it's your boy Mo, the non-toxic Joe Budden. We about to get into some shit today. Let's see what happens.
Yo, I was confused. I didn't know what RTJ was until you started talking, bro.
And Rapid Tiger was giving you the L's and should know the striker.
But I'm not gonna lie, bro. Did you get that off of All Under the Radar? What, bro?
I came up with that by myself. Shut up.
You did? Nah, you should don't admit that, bro.
Oh, bro. Please.
Yo,
Last episode.
bro, I didn't even introduce myself.
Oh, no, she did.
Oh my god,
Go ahead,
bro.
Draymond.
Yo, it's your boy Trey. My gamer tag is Ice Trey, so I can't even talk that much. But you know, Aaron's my favorite terrorist. I just want to say that. Aaron 2021. Aaron, the next president. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. Go ahead.
Yo, last episode we dropped my top 5. I had Naruto, Full Metal Brotherhood. No, I didn't have Naruto. In fact, no, I had Full Metal Brotherhood, One Piece, Code Geass, Attack on Titan, and
then it was Naruto, right?
That was not the order.
It's not the order, but I don't feel like going through the order right now.
Well, what's the point of that?
Just go back and listen to the last episode.
My top 5.
That's why I say we don't need to have
My top 5. Alright. Number 1, the boy Lord 7th. The boy Naruto got out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Number 3.
It's fine. I'm deleting this. It's fine. Don't worry.
You're deleting it?
I'm deleting this subject because niggas don't even know what their top 5 is.
No, I remember.
Go ahead.
Number 3. Give me a second.
I got you. Ain't no way.
Go to my notes real quick.
It's been a week, yo. It's been a week before we last recorded this.
This is the worst podcast I've ever had the pleasure of listening to.
Speaking of,
Nah, bro, listening to it.
Bro, okay, just name, just like,
oh, here it is. Okay.
all them damn.
Oh, Attack on Titan was number 3. Then it's Code Geass. Then Hunter x Hunter. Honorable mention. Fate of Possible.
We're not going into the
JoJo. Yo, let me talk, boy.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
JoJo. And then that boy Mob Psycho.
We really had a discussion like 5 minutes before we started recording that we weren't going to do honorable mention. We're just going to do the top 5.
well, we went off the
Yeah, obviously, but today we're going to have our boy Ice Trey,
Oh, God.
the villain himself, drop his top 5 shows. Get ready, y'all, because y'all know y'all about to get something cool from this man.
He got a nice list over there.
He got a nice list. All right, we're going to let him
Yo,
explain.
don't look at my
Don't be
list, bro.
picky. Don't be peeking, bro.
Right, like, what's wrong with you?
That shit top tier already, so I'm cool with it.
All right, let's go. Go ahead, Trey. Do your thing, man.
All right.
Wait, should we let the audience know that you only seen like 3 animes?
All right. So, I'm not going to lie. My anime list is probably like 20 deep. Not even. So, it's a little barren, but it is what it is. We were tasked with the top 5, so here's my top 5.
You got any honorable mentions too?
Yeah, honorable mentions too.
Drop the
Yeah.
honorable mention first.
But my honorable mentions are different from y'all's because
That's the
it's
point.
up and coming anime and not.
That's fine. It's
So,
okay.
of course it's fine because it's on the list. What you mean?
My
My bad. All right, I was kind of strong. My fault.
You don't get all sensitive.
Ah, man.
He a demon.
Yeah, man. Aaron for 2021 president, bro. What you?
Nigga a school shooter.
He's
I was the
not-
Vladimir for saying that, Joe. Nigga a school shooter.
No, Aaron is not a school shooter.
Yes, he is. Yes,
No, he is
Yes,
not.
he
That
bro.
is offensive to Aaron.
Bro, that nigga definitely would have stormed the Capitol, bro.
Yo, he
That nigga would have been right there, bro.
up in front, bro, charging it.
Nah, he needed a reason, bro. If the reason's strong enough, then yeah, he would do it.
Yeah, like he started World War.
All right, come on now.
He saw his mom die.
It was within reason.
Everybody saw their mom die, bro.
Everybody see their mom probably got a trash dad. That's wild.
Yo.
It's an anime trope.
It
That's
is
the best protagonist.
All right. Let me just start. So my honorable mention number 1 is Castlevania.
Ooh.
I love Castlevania. I'm not gonna lie. I watched it straight. I watched season 1 straight through. No, season 1, 2, and 3 straight through. It was amazing. I'm not gonna lie. It was a different anime style that Netflix just decided to copy and paste to every other anime out right now that they have. But
I
it's
was gonna be the only one that had Castlevania on the honorable mentions. Honestly,
it's not. Well, I mean,
Yo, who put you on a Castlevania?
I don't
put you
remember.
on Castlevania.
I don't think you did.
Yes, I did. You fucking liar. Yo, you started tweeting me. Yo, this nigga is such a liar.
Hey, pull out the receipts, my nigga, because I don't remember that.
It was before we had this chat. It was before I even met Sam and Trayvon. You started snapping me about, yo, it's Castlevania shit. Oh, bro.
Word?
Yes.
So it sounds like I put you on it.
Nigga, I put you on because I watched it first.
Either
I put
way.
you on Saha the Prince, Code Geass, and Castlevania.
Few things.
Okay. Not that it matters.
And
at all.
Demon Slash 4 too.
Okay.
You didn't put me on Demon Slayer.
Yes, I did.
It was me.
Out of here, nigga. Go ahead, Trayvon.
So Castlevania, obviously, art style is cool. Fighting is cool. Everything is just different. And of course, my favorite storyline was Isaac because he's just cold. Yeah, he's Black King. He's cold. He's just vibing on his own, learning about life and what it means, like what life means to him and his purpose. Even after Dracula died, because he thought that was his purpose, he was like, all right, well, what do I do now? And it was just like, I mean, I guess I'm an executioner now. Like, I just do what I do and bring pain upon people that deserve it. So
That fight with Carmelo was hard too.
yeah, exactly.
He was murky niggas.
Yeah, he was. He had the whole army assisting him. That shit was cool.
Yeah,
He said,
that
you gotta go, my man.
high key best. One of the best characters I've ever seen in anime.
That's fair.
Okay,
I'm not gonna lie. The nigga Isaac Loki got issues.
I mean,
Name one great character that don't got issues.
That
bro.
nigga slap his back every day with a whip.
That shit was disturbing.
I
You
mean,
like that, bro.
yeah, he got a kink, bro. You can't kink shame him.
We don't kink shame on this podcast.
We don't.
That nigga a freak.
That's a good one.
We don't kink shame on this podcast.
I forgot that he did that. But yeah, that's my favorite character. Overall, it's cool though. We'll see what the spinoff has to offer.
Can't wait for that.
Not really looking for whatever. It is
That
what it
last
is,
fight
but-
with Carmelo was tough though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the fallen angels. That nigga
It was hard.
moving.
but like I said last week, that fight with Death and Trevor, I'm like, all right, cool. He's fighting Death now. Oh, I think he won. Cool, and he didn't die. Oh, okay, cool.
I would have been tight they killed him off right there, honestly.
Why?
I would have been tight because it would have been a good death to me too. Going up against
Nigga
Death,
killed Death. He deserved to die.
like to me, like I would have been tight with the ending. Even though I'm happy they brought him back because they kept him alive, whatever. I would have been tight. You know, Cypher fell in love with him. They loved each other. She got a baby. I'm happy for her. Alucard respecting him as his best friend and everything. Like I would have been tight with him dying. I would have been sad or anything.
I'm just happy to know that man was piping this whole time because I wasn't sure.
Yes, sir. What?
I wasn't sure.
No, he
Are you
was.
serious?
He was.
Like, can it-
Wait,
I
what?
wasn't sure.
You ain't watch season 2, bro?
I didn't know they were just
Season
kissing.
3?
I didn't know they were just kissing or something.
Nah, they was on that action, bro. Everybody was getting piped in that show, but
You thought Trevor was like saving for marriage? Is that what it was?
That nigga was stressed, bro.
I'm about to say, yo, he's the last survivor of his own clan, so
Oh, he was trying to repopulate.
Yeah, absolutely.
yeah, can't blame him, bro. Do what you got to do.
He went to go fight death himself. So.
Yeah, I don't understand
Well,
that.
I think he already. Plus, he expected himself to lose too, because
He would have, but then the alchemist nigga saved him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that storyline. How'd you feel about that storyline that season?
I mean, it was.
That was the nigga named Saint Germain.
It wasn't enough Isaac, obviously, and
Well, Isaac had a significant part in it.
I'm about to say,
really
Isaac
did.
had a big role since season 2.
Killed like one of the top vampires.
he was in like 2 episodes,
They were his.
No,
and he wasn't in the last 3 episodes.
But he held.
Yes, he was. He was in the last couple of episodes because he had that conversation with Hector after he killed the sister.
That was it, though.
That was because he was talking with Hector, telling him that y'all found a meaning to life after that now.
But I don't think he really like ended things. Like he didn't get an actual conclusion. It was just like, all right, I'm gonna just go.
Again, this is what probably is going to lead into the spinoff with a lot of extra characters.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nah, it's just Trevor and
It's probably gonna be Trevor's son.
Yeah,
they had a lot of stuff planned for this.
It's gonna be Castlevania Barto.
Nah, I never think it'll be birthday.
that's kind of disrespectful.
That is disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Castlevania. You apologize to Castlevania Powerhouse. Shout out Powerhouse Studio, bro. We love your animation.
Boruto's so trash, bro.
Trevor the only one that watches it.
All right, so my next one I want to mention is Baruto.
I'm
about to go hot.
I'm about to cancel the podcast.
Next, on the honorable mention is Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hey,
It is beautiful.
I like that.
The way
First
this
off-
art style is different.
First off, who kept hyping up Jujutsu Kaisen at this table?
Damn.
No, me, nigga. Who said that snap me going ballistic after the season finale?
Yeah, okay, I remember that. Yeah,
Exactly.
That's because you had more free time on your hands, so you were able to watch it.
Oh, yo,
That's like all the anime.
Oh,
Josh
you're
is-
right.
But the nigga can't finish Hunter x Hunter.
slow as shit. Okay, and I'm almost completed on Hunter x Hunter. Shout out Miriam, because Miriam put this show on his back and saved it, thank God. But go ahead, Trayvon.
That's kind of true. He is the best part of the whole. Anyway,
Thank you.
He's my favorite character, so it's hard to-
But he's the best character in the show.
I love Jujutsu Kaisen's intros and outros. I love all their fights. Dude was clapping. Todoroki. Well, that's not Todoroki.
It's like,
Who you, Megumi?
no, it's like Toto or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, you talking about Homeboy, the Boogie
Yeah,
Woogie?
and dude started clapping mid-fight, and you're like, why is he clapping? Oh, this is crazy.
That music was
the
hot,
thing
too.
is, that nigga was like already a problem.
Yeah.
He's super smart, too. They even promote that.
And the thing is, he like defies the usual like anime trope of like the big buff guy.
Yup.
Usually big buff guys are like big and strong and fast, but like stupid.
Yeah.
That nigga not stupid.
Well,
that nigga not,
I mean,
not stupid.
he's oblivious. I don't know how to say
He
it.
had a massive slice of life with the main protagonist.
Well,
in 5 seconds.
he's very unique, but in terms of like combat ability,
Combat intelligence,
He's one of the top ranked fighters in the show.
Yeah, he's
But he
only
talks
a
about
second
that.
year.
Yeah.
And that nigga be clapping, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, he was going hands against
Yes,
that. What,
bro.
Hanani or something like that?
Yeah,
The
nature,
plant curse.
the nature demon spirit.
I was about to say plant, yeah. Nature sounds better.
Yeah, whatever. But you plant nature.
It's wild
He was
because
going hands, dog.
he could. It's not that he could also switch himself, but he could just switch anything.
Items as well.
Yeah,
It
that
has
was
energy.
cool.
So when he started pulling that shit out, he was like, "Oh fuck, how you stop this?"
And wait, it wasn't that because he says, I don't know. I remember he said like it wasn't just him clapping that he could teleport. I think he could do it offhand without clapping.
I don't remember that off key. Maybe that could be true. I just don't remember that
Because
off the top of my
she
head.
was trying.
I think
the
so,
nature,
yeah.
The nature curse was trying to fight against that, thinking whenever he clapped, he was going to teleport.
He could clap and then nothing could happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think he has to clap to teleport.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like if he just clapped and he doesn't like actually do the process, it's just him clapping.
Yeah.
Before, also, I'm gonna let you continue, but low. Even that was the part 2 of season 1 was a glit arc. Bro, Gojo probably had the best moment.
Yeah, Gojo about to be
anime.
OP.
I'm like, yo,
He
he had a legit model moment.
He needs to die like next season.
No.
Like I'm telling you.
Why, bro? That nigga Gojo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gojo's
He's too
hard,
Bro,
good.
you
bro.
can't kill him.
Can we just say that Jujutsu Kaisen has done something that not many animes
Best first
Dude.
season ever.
No,
really.
not just that, but the fact that their female characters are all dope.
Oh, yo, dope. And
At least the female characters that matter.
we gonna have a talk about
Yes.
this as well because the creator of Jujutsu Kaisen and Bleach were beefing at each other because of the women, because how they made their women.
Yeah, because the
disrespect
Bleach
show.
character said your character's not hot.
Which the Bleach characters are hot, but the Jujutsu Kaisen are hot. They just are hot in their own
Who
way.
watches Bleach?
Me, like
Never
Bleach
mind.
with families is hard, bro.
And then it
My
come
fault.
back, bro.
They got like
Show
extra.
them
Yeah. I think they're dropping today or next week, something like that.
Yeah, can't wait for one chapter to be animated. Niggas get hyped
Nigga,
about
I'm
one chapter.
That final arc coming, bro. Don't worry.
Yeah.
1,000 Year Blood War coming.
Yeah, Blood War. Yeah.
But yeah.
1,000 Year Blood War.
I've been hearing it for the past 2 years.
But yeah, Gojo is OP. Favorite character is I don't know who my favorite character is.
You can't go wrong with that show.
You really can't.
You can't go wrong with that show.
It's like it has everything that a shonen is supposed to have, but it's just done so well.
Yeah.
Megumi,
and
an awesome character. The twins were great.
And it had hype.
Panda was fucking amazing.
Nah, but it had hype next to Attack on Titan. Everybody was talking about Attack on Titan, but then
Jujutsu Kaisen came out knowing
exactly.
I want to say blow it out way that they were keeping up with Attack on Titan. So shout out Mappa for doing Attack on Titan.
By the same studio, so that helps.
But they seemed like they were putting more budget into Jujutsu Kaisen than they were Attack on Titan.
Yeah,
like it seemed like that money was going to the Juju bag.
I don't know about that, but I think the animation is slightly different.
Nah, I feel like because we had this discussion. I feel like they were investing. They were definitely going to invest way longer with Juju than they were Attack on Titan.
Well, to me, all that matters is that this part 2, season 4, as long as they invest in that, I'm fine with that.
They definitely are, because what's going to come out with it except for Demon Slayer, allegedly.
Chainsaw Man.
Huh?
Maybe Chainsaw Man.
True. Yeah. Well, that's another Marvel.
No, isn't that coming out to next year, 2022?
A lot of anime are scheduled for next year, 2022.
Goodness, man. Fall and winter is about to be stacked.
Well, I don't know what's coming out so far in fall. Actually, I don't know what's coming out in fall. I saw Demon Slayer. This is, again, a legend. There's no big confirmation.
I think there's a couple of things that's supposed to be coming out, like this winter. So, we'll see.
Yeah.
Also, we know One Piece going to keep up doing their work, bro.
Okay.
Everyone trying to watch No Piece, bro.
Yeah.
Nobody trying to watch Boruto no more. So.
Nigga find the pomegranates.
Nigga still in the Pirate King.
Nigga living for Dragon Ball still.
Go ahead, Trayvon. I'm gonna let the One Piece handle y'all.
And then another
all two of y'all.
Honorable mention that no one is mentioning yet is Vinland Saga.
Hey,
I'm surprised.
Yeah,
wow.
I'm liking that honorable mention list.
I like that.
I'm liking that honorable mention list.
I had
he took that out of mine, but that's
definitely didn't. But Vinland Saga.
You put me on that.
I'll show you my list right now.
I don't need to see a list.
I think Mo and Trey gonna put me on Vinland Saga.
I'm listening to you. I
Yeah.
want to hear you talk your tongue.
But not yet. Go ahead, because I want to hear what you say about Vinland Saga.
Yeah, as much as I hate Askeladd, I mean, I guess he had some progressive.
For the audience that don't know, Askeladd was the one that killed Thorfinn's, right? Thorfinn's dad.
Yeah, he a punk.
No.
Nah, he a punk.
See.
He a punk, bro.
No, it was a punk move, though.
That's not a punk.
It was a punk
You
move.
serious?
It was supposed to be a fight to honor. Askeladd came up, snapped his fingers, and blasted him.
He's a mercenary. Why does he care? He's a mercenary.
That's his job.
Yeah, he was going to get the body one way or another.
Nah,
also,
that was a punk move, though.
Also, Askeladd is also one of my favorite characters in anime.
You know, he is. And
that's why that shows in my honorable mention. But we'll get to that another point. But I would say Askeladd, in my opinion,
he's probably the number 2 character in that show.
He number 1
I got the Prince, man. The character development of the Prince was fucking amazing.
The Prince is up there too.
I don't know about that.
Pussy.
Yeah, he really is.
No, he was a pussy, and then he turned and said, "Yo,
that nigga said,
he literally
I'm bad now."
That's not
Yo, pussy, bro.
He literally sacrificed a woman's life and said, "Thank you, peace out." I was like, "This nigga
the
turned
Prince finally let the
cold,
ball drop. Was like, I gotta get serious.
That's
because
facts.
his father figure died, and then
Yeah, it was the priest, right?
Yeah, it was like whoever that nigga with the egghead or some shit like that. He died, and he started like
No, it wasn't
learn
the priest.
shit.
It was someone else.
And the nigga like the weird shaped head, I think. It was like his father figure.
Yeah.
He like used to go wherever like
Yeah.
that bullshit or whatever.
Mm.
But I would say the Prince when he actually started to like come to like his new self.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, I like that nigga.
That
nigga watch Thorkel throw a punch at him and then he flinched.
I mean,
you that nigga.
all he did was put some bass in his voice, but alright, I mean, I guess.
Hey,
but
man,
he showed that,
takes.
I'm no longer gonna be the scared prince. I gotta be a kid.
All them niggas are good.
Either way.
Thurston was the worst character to me in the show.
Debatable.
What? It's season 1.
Yes, he
How
was
is
the
he?
worst character.
Debatable.
Debatable. That nigga Thorfinn literally got it out the mud.
Not that he's the worst character.
I'm not saying that he got it out the mud. I'm saying, he's one track mind.
Nigga,
This is literally Sasuke. This was literally Sasuke the entire Naruto.
Hey, you hate Sasuke?
Huh?
You hate Sasuke?
No, I'm just saying, like, yo,
Sasuke actually killed his brother, bro.
No, listen, you're not listening. I'm saying, this entire time you've been with this dude that caught your dad, not once have you beaten him. You challenged him like almost a dozen times.
Okay. I got a question for you, okay? Did Sasuke train with Itachi?
No.
Did he see Itachi every single day?
No.
That's true.
My point. This nigga Thorfinn was literally with the nigga nigga that killed his dad day in and day out.
Hold on. I gotta say something. I don't think what Josh saying is completely off because when you look at the characters in that show turn into main characters, you have Thor's, who at that point he's like still kind of a main character. He has such a big impact.
For the first two episodes,
Thorkel.
He was a great character.
You have Askeladd, and you had the
great
Prince.
character.
Askeladd is definitely number one.
I got
you
Prince
could
at
maybe
2.
you could maybe argue the Prince or Thorkel number 2 because even Thorkel at some point.
Wait, Thorkel was the big hawkish one.
Yeah.
He's definitely my favorite.
He was awesome.
Definitely.
Thorkel, even at the end of like season 1, he comes to turn and he's like, "Yo."
Exactly. So all these characters had great moments where they're changing.
And Thorfinn does have
he
development.
really stays the same the
I
entire.
don't think he stays the same. I think
24 episodes of how we realized her.
Yeah, I think he hadn't realized certain things, and those things weren't realized until he was holding Askeladd's dead body in his hand.
Now, this could change in season 2 because whenever season 2 comes, we don't know what's
going on. But that nigga seen his pop head get chopped off.
Yeah,
that nigga fucked up, bro.
Yeah, he was traumatized for sure. I think in terms of the main characters, if you want to argue that he's not the best.
He's not,
but it's the most realistic to me.
Yeah, it is realistic.
Oh yeah.
Like I like Thorfinn.
Yeah, I do too.
I do like him.
He needs more screen time.
I like his.
I think there are two characters who I can argue I might, like a little bit better potentially. Askeladd's definitely above that nigga for sure. And number 2, you could throw either Thorkel or the Prince in there if you want.
I say Thorkel because the Prince. The Prince hasn't done anything.
Wow, that's crazy.
Thorkel, bro. That nigga
Thorkel was hard though. He killed 100 niggas like, yeah. I'm like, Thorkel was really going crazy,
nigga,
bro.
But then when it mattered and the Prince was like about to faint and Thorkel said, "Nah, you gotta do this." Nigga. Thorkel didn't have to do
that was a great moment for him.
That was a very defining moment for his character because even Thorkel knew this has to happen.
Yeah. Because he was always that hawkish,
Thorkel was like, "Oh yes, let's fight." But Thorkel stood there.
He was always the character. He was the inner Yosuke of the show.
Yeah.
He always wanted smoke until the moment when the prince was about to kill his father. He said, "Yo, it's up to you now. You want to be the king now."
He said you got to tame your dog or some shit like it was some shit like that. He was like, "You got to tame your pet or some shit like that."
Yeah, and that's low key like he has main character vibes, but at the same time, he's just stepping back. Like he knows that he can be alpha. Yeah. He's just like, all right, let me just see how this plays out. I'm gonna let you do you, but I'm gonna let you do it.
And you can honestly probably say that about every character. I'm about to say too, but that's a different story.
But Ham, before we leave off on Vinland Saga and go back and go to Trey's top 5, what did y'all think about the one character that was friends with Askeladd that got clapped by him?
That part,
the snitch.
The berserker guy.
Yeah, the berserker guy. The one who was always loyal to Askeladd.
That part, I was like, damn. I forget exactly why it had to happen.
They was losing because the crew was losing faith in Askeladd. That's why.
Yeah, it was
mutiny was about to go down.
I think it was some shit. I forget exactly why it had to happen, but when I watched, I was like, "Damn, that's crazy." But he had to do what he had to do. He was like, "It's me or you, nigga."
Wait, who killed him? Askeladd or
Askeladd killed him?
I think Askeladd killed him.
Yeah, Askeladd.
At least did the final swing with him.
Yeah.
But I think the berserker guy was already dying.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, the berserker guy was already dying, but I think he didn't want to die that way. I think he wanted to go out like a warrior. So
they were all Vikings, basically.
Yeah, Vikings. So at least in the Vikings, I don't know if it's religion, but
the Vikings are religion that they want to die in battle and with sword in hand. It's that's their way into Valhalla, so to speak.
That's their heaven. So essentially, with that belief, I think his friend was like, "I don't want to die like this.
Mm-hmm.
Fight me to a battle to death." And Askeladd was like, "All right, bet."
Yeah.
He knew what he had to do.
I'm gonna say Askeladd killed his own father too, like that too.
Askeladd cool nigga.
Askeladd punk, bro. At the end of the day, right, let's be real.
Top 5. Let's go. All
right.
What's your top 5?
Top 5. Number 5. Number 5 is High School of the Dead.
Oh. Are you serious right now?
I'm dead serious.
You are 40 hours, bro.
Now let's go to shit.
I thought it started off strong.
Yo,
I was looking at it. That shit looked kind of fire.
You didn't see that? Like, damn, did you see that?
I didn't see the number.
Yeah,
5.
man, it was kind of hidden. But
he had his arm over the motherfucker.
So number 5 is High School of the Dead. As I said in the first episode, I want to say that was my first anime, and without High School of the Dead, I probably wouldn't be watching anime and wouldn't have watched Naruto.
So you saying I should watch High School of the Dead?
I'm saying that it's...
If you want to get horny.
If it's a bunch of Jujutsu Kaisen, it got
so
fire.
titties got you to anime.
2D titties.
I mean, not necessarily.
Anime titties.
Anime titties. The bouncy anime titties.
I guess it got me into it, but it didn't keep me there because nowadays I don't like fan service. Like, it's just, there's no point. Like, when Fire Force, every time that happened in Fire Force.
So much? Is that why?
Well, Sakura had zero fan service.
Is that why I hate Sakura? Because she has a flat chest?
I mean, how many fights has she won?
Should be Sasori.
Yeah, here we go again with Josh. Yeah, here we go. Grant,
and
you know they beat Sasori?
What Naruto got every time he won a fight?
He spit it.
Who?
What Naruto got every time he won a fight?
So
literally help.
To be fair, a lot of those main characters that help in a fight. Sasuke had plot. Naruto had
major plot.
No, Naruto had the Nine Tails. And Sakura had a puppeteer master on her side. So to be fair, they all had their own forms of help.
Well, Kakashi beat Zabuza.
Kakashi has not won a single
fight.
I
don't think he won a fight.
He ain't won a fight since OG Naruto.
No, he has not won a fight.
He beat Zabuza.
No, he did not.
He ain't beat Zabuza the first time.
No. Zabuza ran and got stabbed 100 times.
He would.
Well, did he like fake his death?
He faked his death because he knew he was going to lose. His apprentice even saw that, like, yo, my dad is going to fucking lose. I got to stop this shit.
It wasn't that.
I was about to say that's
it was his adopted daughter.
Oh, I thought that was his lover
or adopted.
They were low key lovers.
They were not low key lovers, bro.
That was low key.
You saw low key lovers. I thought I saw like a father-son relationship,
not saying that.
That was a boy, but all right.
Yeah,
I mean, we don't judge in 2021. Zabuza was putting in the work.
Orochimaru was out here licking Sasuke's, you know what?
Yo, what Hisoka be doing, bro?
Hey, man. It's all good.
Hisoka be doing
right on good in the hood.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
As long as
bro.
it progresses character development is fine.
Jesus.
Orochimaru was just, he literally gave Sasuke a kiss on his neck. Come see when you're ready. He gave that nigga a hickey. He said, I don't want to hear anything about Hisoka at this point. Hisoka was a demon in his own right, but he did not give nobody.
Yeah, he really was a demon, nigga.
Yeah, but he didn't give nobody hickey in the show.
All the nigga did was get hard off of, power.
No.
Did?
He got all looking at that little boy in some tight ass short, bro.
Orochimaru literally had fun with children.
We gonna discuss this in the topic of who we want to cancel at anime, but go ahead, Trey.
Cancel? I don't care.
Yeah, Jiraiya getting canceled first. I'm gonna tell you.
What? Nah, bro.
That nigga literally used to go.
Jiraiya used to be in a woman's bath, like, hey, honey, how you doing?
Jiraiya might be up there. Jiraiya ain't shit low key too.
And Naruto came out like 5 years later.
Oh, bro, he wouldn't have survived, though.
Jiraiya would have been dead and niggas would not have cared.
He was still going crazy. He was best artist in the village, though.
Kakashi was also reading porn magazines.
Yeah, Kakashi was walking around with porn. Location kids.
I mean,
well, Naruto was transforming into a girl nonstop, so.
And then taught another little kid how to do it.
Yeah.
Yo.
Kakashi was fighting his students in the porn magazine. That's wild.
Yeah, Naruto wouldn't have survived.
Don't forget the 1,000-year death, dog.
Yeah, he was sticking his fingers.
Up booty, the kid booty ass, bro.
So are we officially canceling Kakashi?
We might.
No. That's my favorite. No. Let's chill out.
So go ahead, Trey. Back to the top 5.
Anime high school titties.
High School to Dead. I don't know why I loved it so much, but it was pretty cool. Like, it's just zombies and nice looking women and anime women. But then, like,
it is visually stunning. I will say that the visuals on it are.
Yeah, it was pretty solid.
It's just captivating. Huh?
Yeah, it's just captivating.
For it to come out like
parts, but whatever,
like a decade ago, I want to say. Like, it came out a while ago, and it was still. It looks good. I don't remember much about it, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just don't
have a plot. I don't remember the titties.
I gotta lie, that's the only thing that's running through my mind.
You remember the hottest girl in that anime?
Huh?
You remember the hottest girl in that anime?
I don't remember her name, but yeah, she was a teacher, and she was basically fan service. She was the fan service. She had like
I know what you're talking
Tsunade
about.
type. Yeah, it was.
I know
crazy.
exactly what you're talking about.
You seen it?
I hate to mention this, but yes, I've seen it.
Josh, you sound like you're going through something.
I watched it. I watch anime, so it doesn't matter what it is. I got on.
Yeah, true.
I watched anime too. I ain't seen it.
You seen it? Yeah, like somebody had a gun to your head. Like,
I was like, yo, because I watched it. It was on. I was on my pirate site, so I just fucking watched it. Allegedly.
I also remember trying to see when season 2 was coming out, but that never happened.
Do a season 2.
Yeah, that's nowadays. Of course, it's not gonna happen. But every day I was looking like, yo, season 2. Like,
that's for that season 2.
Yeah, I was waiting for it, bro.
Innocent old Trayvon.
Did you have a story about your stepdad catching you with a pillow or some shit?
All right, so I think I told it in the.
You already told it.
Yeah, I was already told it in the first
I
episode.
ain't trying to hear the story.
Wait, what happened?
You know what happened.
Just go back and watch the first episode.
Yeah, just go back and watch the first episode. But basically, I watched it with my stepdad and my mom, and they thought that I had a you know what I'm saying, like, you know, a chub, and then
doing the deed.
Yeah, I was just wiping up some crumbs off the pillow, but you know, whatever. Anyway,
so we at number 4.
Yeah, number 4.
Man, that pillow been through a lot.
Yeah, all right, it's probably in the trash right now. But anyway, High School of the Dead, that led me into my number 4, Naruto. So Naruto, it was cool. I used to watch it like by myself in the beginning of high school, which is like 9 years ago. Was it 9 years ago now?
And that's correct, audience. You didn't watch OG Naruto. You just watched Shippuden.
I mean, I watched the full Naruto in flashbacks.
That is not the same, bro.
It is the same.
Man, I don't know, man. I watched the third Hokage die.
Exactly. That's an underrated fight too.
He just saw it in a flashback.
I know that's an underrated fight too.
I watched the fights.
But he didn't watch the entire arc. He just watched the fights.
Yeah, why would I want to watch
Naruto versus Sasuke?
Bro, all that talking, I'm not doing all that.
He pulled the Carmen. He pulled the opposite of a carpet, bro.
We're not talking about that.
Yo, yeah, if you listen to this podcast and you skip the anime fights, I want to talk to you. I really don't. I really don't want to talk to you. Truly. Yeah, but that's a whole nother situation for another day. Naruto, I loved. My favorite fight, personally, is the last Naruto versus Sasuke fight. And a lot of people don't mention it. Like, they always say the cookie cutter Kakashi and Obito. But
that's really a great fight, though.
It is. But my favorite is Naruto versus Sasuke. They pulled out all the stops.
Yeah, when they were god level shinobi at that point.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Before you continue, you know the wild part about that shit is it proved that Sasuke can't beat Naruto. How the fuck you got 9-tailed beasts, the full power Rinnegan, the full power Sharingan, and you can't beat a nigga that got half a tail beast?
Yeah, man. At the end of the day, plot armor is crazy.
Also, Naruto wasn't trying to kill that nigga.
Exactly. Like, how the fuck can you not beat this dude?
Naruto was only playing defense like the whole time until he was like, all right, fuck it, I gotta hit this nigga what I got.
This Susanoo grew a faith, and they're like, the moment I saw that, I was like, okay, now it's about to take this L.
I mean, there's only been a few times where Sasuke's actually been stronger than Naruto.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean throughout the show?
Yeah.
Well, he was stronger than Naruto in the first couple of episodes.
That's what he's saying. Only some of it.
The whole entire show, like, he was only like after Naruto like learned Rasengan, he was basically not stronger than him. And then one time he was stronger than him again was when they invaded Orochimaru's hideout.
Yeah, Shippuden.
And he was about to pull out Kirin in broad daylight.
I'm about to say Naruto was the weakest member of his team at that time.
once Naruto trained again with Yamato, Naruto was beating him.
Yeah, 100%. Because at that point,
bro, in the war, Sasuke literally had to catch up to Naruto.
Yeah, he did. That's not Sam was saying it's factual because. Even Sasuke realized that Naruto was stronger than him in the war arc.
No,
because Naruto was protecting everybody.
Five Kage Summit Sasuke is beating Naruto at that point.
You really think was Sage Mode?
Five Kage Summit Sasuke beat Danzo, and then took Kakashi, and then took a Rasengan from Naruto while being like borderline blind at that point.
Okay.
Five Kage Sasuke is cooking Naruto because he unlocked.
I don't know about cooking.
I don't know about
that
cooking.
nigga was upset. That's why.
He unlocked let's remember form and EMS at that point.
Well, let's remember his Susanoo wasn't full power neither. His Susanoo was at best half.
Yeah, I know. But I'm saying he unlocked some shit at that point, and that's when he was like really, really fine. Because then he got Amaterasu too. So I don't know.
Oh yeah, he did.
No,
he unlocked it when he fought Killer B.
Well, he had it like around that time. I'm saying that's like 5 Kage Summit. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, 5 Kage Summit happened right after the Killer B stuff.
It was Pain Arc at the Killer B, right? Too.
No, Killer B was after that. I'm pretty sure. You about to look it up?
Yeah. I don't know about that one.
No, you're right. Yeah. Pain arc, and then it was Killer.
It was Pain arc, and then Pain, Killer Bee, and then
it had to be because we wouldn't beat the whole.
Because you already killed Itachi.
Yeah.
We wouldn't meet the 5 Kage without meeting Killer Bee first.
Yeah.
So and like knowing who he is and the whole clan.
In relation to the Kage.
Yeah.
The Cloud Drone or
whatever. Yeah. So it would have to be that order.
Yeah, it was. I remember. I seen it recently. We don't have to, Josh.
Yeah, you
could continue on.
Yeah, it's okay.
Just look this up on your phone.
Shipping is right there, nigga. You just passed it.
Oh, there you go. You continue on.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing, bro. Chill. Jesus. So that fight is my favorite fight. What else?
That end fight.
Yeah, and also
that's a good fight.
Well, you like? Well, you didn't really see part 1 Naruto. I was gonna say, do you like part 1 Naruto fight better than part 2 Naruto fight?
Yes,
I do. Like part 2 better?
I mean, you like part 2 Naruto fight better than part 1? Because part 1 Naruto fight has some good deeds.
I feel like part 1 had more.
Part 1 is good, but part 2 and them niggas just boxing.
I'm with that. Yeah. Give me boxing.
I just feel like part 1
that was just sheer will at some point.
But I feel like part 1 had more emotion behind it.
Yeah,
I disagree.
Well, here's the thing with part 1. A lot of people don't know is that part 1. A lot of part 1 had fillers. Like after the Sasuke retrieval arc, everything after that was
why would I want to watch that?
I tell people, I put a dude on Naruto and told him, like, yo, just watch all the way to the end of the Sasuke retrieval arc and just go to the last episode because all that is bullshit.
Yeah, the last episode is like the next like canon thing at that point.
Yeah, exactly. Why would I want to watch that? So, for context, other listeners, Mo was right. So,
anyway,
all right, Jesus.
Anyway,
I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, also, high key, Granichio and like that Gaara whole like retrieval arc, one of my favorites.
Yeah,
it's underrated.
That was a very good arc. Very early on. That was very good.
Like, I think I told Sam this a while ago, but like the first 200 episodes of Naruto, like Shippuden,
is good.
Some of the best shit ever.
Yes,
it don't start to go downhill until after them 200 episodes. That's when you're like, oh,
because they had a good. I'm just looking at it right. They had a good filler arc right here too. Yeah, with the whole Guardians. Actually, that's not filler. That's actually canon.
I don't think that's all canon.
No, because this was the Guardians shit, and this went into Awesome.
You're saying this we have audio listeners, so.
I know. I'm just looking at it.
No, so didn't like name episodes.
But this is the Guardian Shinobi 12. This really did a deep dive on Asuma's past.
Yeah, but that's how I knew he was about to die because they went into his life way too much. I don't like this.
But nah, like after, because when it got to season, roughly like season, I want to say season 5, where they started to go, because season 5 with the 3-tail arc.
Yeah, 3-tail arc was actually good.
Yeah, I was very
good. I actually enjoyed that too. And then I took like...
So, what Mo was saying is very right. When they got to season 7, which was the 6-tail Bleach, this was a bad arc to me because they treated this like a filler to me.
Which arc?
The 6-tails arc.
I think it was a filler.
No, this is canon because the 6-tail... The Pain went after the 6-tails in this arc.
Yeah, he definitely went after him, but I don't think...
No, it's canon. They just treated it like a filler.
You sure?
I'm positive, bro. I'm positive.
I think it is a filler.
No, it's canon.
I feel like it's filler.
But after this, so roughly,
The first season
Naruto's
after the Pain arc is kind of when things got a little.
Well, the first each season on Crunchyroll. I think Hulu does them differently.
I think everybody does it differently.
And Netflix does their season.
But I'm saying like the first 200 episodes of like Shippuden, fire.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's like fire.
Yeah, and that's actually when I took like a 4-year break from anime. Like after I watched a lot of Naruto, and I was just like, this is cool.
Naruto, huh?
Yeah, exactly. That's all I knew. So I mean, of course, it's gonna make my top 5, but it kind of put me out of anime because I was just kind of bored of it.
It's a lot.
I also had the saddest anime death of all time. Jiraiya, man. I almost shed a thug tear.
Well, I ain't gonna front. I shed a tear for Jiraiya, bro.
It was close.
My man went out like a G, though.
Yo, go ahead and say something, Mo.
He disrespectful.
I got nothing to say.
I was about to say.
I like kind of knew it was going to happen because I remember seeing shit on like social media.
Did you spoil that for Carmen?
I didn't spoil it for her. She did it herself. That's a different story.
Yeah, that's your fault. So
that's her fault.
No, I'm talking your fault for spoiling yourself.
Well, I was on social media. I just remember seeing it. It was like often something you see a lot of on like any anime type
Dang.
shit on like Twitter. So like, I remember like seeing it here and there, and I was like, there's a lot of people that love Jiraiya. Interesting. So I like wasn't really getting the hype. Like Jiraiya was like cool, but I was like, people love him almost too much.
That was actually the first time I really saw Jiraiya.
And I started like putting it together, and I was like,
that's crazy. That was the first time we seen him fight, and that's the time we see him die. God damn.
It's sad. It's sad being the weakest son.
He's not the weakest.
Yo, I hate Mo.
Yeah, he's not the weakest.
I hate Mo so much.
Topic for another day.
That is a great topic.
No, he's the weakest.
No, he's not.
He not. Okay, so now they broke one of Madara's ribs. The Susanoo. He not doing that.
She also revived everybody. So
and he's not messing with Orochimaru. Because Orochimaru just like got everything up his sleeve.
Yeah, he just touches kids, so of course he's gonna be strong. Like,
I was waiting for you to say that too. I knew you were going to say that. All right, we're gonna have the Sani debate another topic.
But Jiraiya at the bottom. That's all that matters.
Unfortunately,
let's move on to Trayvon's number 3 on the list.
Number 3, probably the most complete anime I've ever seen is Full Metal Alchemist.
Full Metal Alchemist. Let's go, nigga.
For our listeners,
I'm desolding my pretzel.
For our listeners, Sam got up. He's mad now. He got his pretzel roll.
I'm happy. I'm desalting my pretzel.
He's very unhappy that's number 3.
Yeah, well, number 3 because...
I'm actually curious, why is that number 3?
Number 3 because my 2 and 1 are kind of just...
I can't wait to hit 2.
I can't
wait to hit 2.
You already know what number 2 is, but my number 3, it has to be that.
Number 2, I think it is, and number 1 is the one I want to know that.
Exactly.
I know what your number 1 is.
Because you saw it.
Yeah, but I don't want to look and see what number 2 is.
Yeah.
I might get upset.
Exactly. You probably will. But Full Metal Alchemist is probably the most complete anime. Not even... I'm not even going to say favorite.
Correct. This is Brotherhood.
Brotherhood, yes.
Of course.
Yeah, because I haven't seen the other one.
Though you know, Brotherhood.
Not many people have seen.
Brotherhood does have some flaws, but
no, it's got some flaws. No doubt.
Yeah. So
name one.
You want me to name one right now?
Name one.
That major nigga that died in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. It don't matter if you didn't see the actual Full Metal Alchemist before that. Cause it doesn't hit you as hard. It only hit you as hard because
you talking about Mustang Boy, correct? Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It only hit you as hard if you actually watched Full Metal Alchemist because you actually got to know that nigga. But in Brotherhood, it's like, oh, he died.
Well, I want to say it hit hard because you felt bad because the dude was like, only when I had a family.
I didn't care. Like, if I went, at least
you
I
didn't
watched.
care that Envy killed him as his wife and turned him into shapeshifting into his daughter.
But I say a lot of that wasn't really explored in Brotherhood. I feel like a lot of it was explored in the original.
I still think that hits hard.
You like grew up with that nigga. He was the Jiraiya of that show.
Yes, I would say
but
that.
Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, he was like Asuma. So it was like boom, and then he was just like dead.
They did kill him off like in the first like 15, 20
I
episodes.
understand like why they didn't go deep into it because there was always that original you could go to. But like if people don't watch the original, you don't really like feel it up like as hard. Mm-hmm. But Brotherhood was still great. Don't get me wrong.
Well, so am I also supposed to feel bad? Like, feel something when Gon finally meets his dad? Like I could care less.
I could care less about that. I could truly care. It.
Hey man, you know.
Like, when I saw that episode, I was like, alright.
He was doing this Will Smith vibe. He was like, why don't you want me, man?
And then I knew
why don't my daddy want me, man?
I don't think I got that. That's not what I hear, but...
for all your listeners, that was a Hunter x Hunter reference, because I hate... Well, I don't want to say I hate it. I don't hate it.
Ooh,
I don't hate it.
I was about to bring the slam.
I don't hate it, but it's overrated to the point where, like, I don't even want to talk about it sometimes. But, never mind. And Black Clover too is terrible. Anyway,
it's terrible for the first 80-odd episodes.
I won't defend Black Clover, so I can care less.
When you get to the Elf War, that's when Black Clover start to get heat.
Okay, go ahead.
So I gotta wait 80 episodes.
About. Yeah.
No, that's One Piece. Go ahead.
Yo, One Piece lit from episode 10, bro.
Anyway, not talking about One Piece.
Episode 300, actually. What episode is it?
No, everybody says start after the Wano arc, bro.
What arc?
Wano.
No, the Wano arc, the Wano arc's the current arc right now, which is probably going to be the best arc.
So they say start for the current arc?
Yeah, this is the current arc. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying...
They say start from episode 1000?
We're about to punch you in the face right now. The best arc in One Piece, really, because I would say the East Blue... I'm not going to go
to...
Marineford is the best arc in anime history, period.
But it's still your number 5. I'm confused.
No, it was his number 2.
It was number 5. I remember.
Because it's not completed at the end of the day. One Piece is not completed. The ending
anyway,
change.
Back to Fullmetal Alchemist.
I say this about AOT.
One of the only complete animes that, and this is a conversation for another day. I feel like complete anime should be towards the top. Whether you think that another incomplete anime is better or not, I think a complete anime that does it well should be towards the top of anyone's list.
I got 2.
No matter what.
I'm going to say 2 of my top 5s are completed. Done.
Exactly.
That's interesting.
And if you say
also, there's another thing too. Just because you got a best art doesn't mean your show is going to be the greatest.
Hold on.
True.
I got a question.
Go ahead, spit.
So, who's I'm trying to think of a good one here.
Yep, go ahead. Go ahead.
Who's a better basketball player? And this isn't going to be a good comparison, but I'm going to make a point. Who's a better basketball player? Derrick Rose or Kyle Lowry?
Derrick Rose pre-injury?
No. Who's a better basketball player?
And you're not going to specify better at all? You're just going to say who's better?
Basketball player? Derrick Rose or Kyle Lowry?
I'll say Kyle Lowry.
I'll say Kyle Lowry as well.
Why? Because he had a career that finished?
Oh, his career's not finished. Derrick Rose still playing.
He got everything that he could get.
That is actually not a good comparison.
I think it is. Right. Because there are some animes that are like the Derrick Rose, but there are things that happen that derail.
Like Tokyo Ghoul?
Well, Tokyo Ghoul, no, that was just bad. I don't know what to talk about that. That was bad. But, other animes that where things aren't in their control, where they don't get to see.
I don't like that comparison between Derrick Rose and Kyle Lowry.
It's such a bad comparison.
Add another.
I would say, okay, how about Kyle Lowry and Chris Paul?
You would just say Chris Paul.
Yeah, I'll say Chris
it's
Paul.
Not even really that close.
Okay, Chris Paul. This is the dude who might not win a championship. And we're not a sports podcast.
Yeah, but I was saying it. I was comparing it to more so an
gentlemen.
anime not finishing in terms of D Rose not being able to really truly finish out his prime.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, how about this is a better. How about we look at Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook. Chris Paul and Russell Westbrook, 2 players who are still currently playing, who may not end up with a ring when all is said and done. How are we going to look at their careers?
Chris Paul was better.
Chris Paul
okay. So really, with this anime, or the anime analogy, it's really more sort of the delivery than the delivery, and to me personally, Standy, for you, it's going to be the delivery. Like, you can have a terrible ending and still be great.
Interesting.
I think so. Yeah.
Like, look at Sam. Like, Naruto was a terrible ending, but he had that. I'm not being disrespectful. Hold on. No, don't listen to him. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to make the analogy. I'm trying to make the analogy like and I've talked. I can't with this nigga. So sensitive. Bro.
I mean, it kind of did make Boruto. So
I'm trying to make an analogy because if you talk to a lot of people,
had one job.
Don't creep.
Wrap up your willy, nigga.
Go ahead, Trayvon.
So
we'll get back to this topic.
Fullmetal. We already talked about this in the last episode, but Raph literally fought a tank, and the tank was scared.
He had the first moderate moment.
Yeah,
it was the first moderate moment.
Crazy. And then fights actually ended. So, and by the way, everything that I say about Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a slight towards Hunter x Hunter directly, and I actually just despise people that like Hunter x Hunter.
Yo, and you really thought I was gonna bring the slander on Hunter x Hunter? I'm just gonna let Trayvon do it, bro.
It's crazy. Like, I don't understand how people can have that so high. Like, he doesn't.
I'm with him too.
Anyway, yeah.
Characters do that to a show, man.
Yeah, I don't have any substantive actual evidence as to why it's number 3. But it's number 3.
It's a great anime, great characters.
We already talked about it last week. Yeah. So number 2, what are we at? Number 2 is Cowboy Bebop.
You really got Cowboy Bebop at 2?
Number 2, yeah.
I thought 2. The AOT was 2.
No. Cowboy Bebop is 2. I think Cowboy Bebop. I don't know why, but that vibe. For one,
it is a vibe.
Just we're not a music podcast, but lo-fi is some of my it's probably one of my favorite genres of music. So the fact that Cowboy Bebop inspired, not I want to say inspired, but has influenced so much of lo-fi is it's perfect for me.
It's anime style in terms of being a slow methodical type noir type.
If I wanted to listen to an album, I'll just listen to an album.
That's tough.
No, listen, because this is for our listeners, Mo and Sam are the only ones that don't have Cowboy Bebop so high. I think it's an all time. If you're going back to watch it for a third time, you probably at this point never going to finish it.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean,
I put Cowboy Bebop on my all time Mount Rushmore. I don't got it in my top 5. I'll put it on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
But is it Mount Rushmore top 4?
It kind of is. So you can't say my Mount Rushmore. It's just it's on time. Yeah.
Yeah, all time Mount Rushmore. I'm not gonna put it on my Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
All time. Yes, I will put it on that Mount Rushmore. Interesting. But no, because Cowboy Bebop style, I don't think can be duplicated again, especially in today's era of anime fans, where look, we got all these My Hero fans, and they're not terrible shows. But all these are really action-packed, shonen, high intensity and everything. They bring the storm.
Everything's too fast nowadays.
Exactly,
I mean, you can see that with God of High School.
Exactly.
They went way too fast. Granted, that was a bad anime.
God of High School.
Them fight scenes were lit. But
those fight scenes were amazing.
But the Cowboy Bebop, I don't think I could put. Let's say if I would put my nephew, or you put your cousins or whoever on Cowboy Bebop, how many people are going to watch this show in today's generation? They wouldn't. They were like, this shit is boring. This shit is slow.
Yeah.
I mean, the movie fire, so I still.
Yes, and I love the movie. Not gonna lie, Mo kind of put me onto the movie because I didn't even know it was a thing.
And I said the movie was good, and that was like coming from me. I still respect Cowboy Bebop, but it's just, you know.
I'm not going to spoil the ending, even though I don't think Sam's going to finish it ever, but how did you feel about the ending?
The ending was cool. Like, the final few episodes when Spike was really talking his
philosophical shit?
Yeah, he was really talking. And that's something that spoke to me personally, because, like, for me, I'm like, I don't really know. I'm not sure of my direction. Well, okay, I'm sure of my direction and what I want to go. As in, I want to be successful. And I want to do what I want to do. But unless I try something out here and there, how am I really going to know if I'm living life?
So you got Spike was willing to get out his comfort zone.
He was. And when he found out that the one he truly loved was still out there, why wouldn't you go pursue it again?
That hit deep for me too, bro.
I mean,
that hit deep for me.
That was the reason why he lived, bro.
He was still essentially living in the past.
Exactly, yeah.
So when he wanted to live in the future with this girl, though.
Yeah,
that's why he went to go get her.
And then
I can't speak on it. I haven't seen it in years, but I do know Spike is still definitely a top tier protagonist.
He really is. He's my favorite.
Yeah. They none of those characters.
Wait. Second favorite. Sorry.
None of those characters are bad. The terrorist.
You already know.
But, none of those characters are bad. But like I was saying, with the whole. I'll put it on the all-time anime Mount Rushmore list because that style is never going to be duplicated again. That it's a noir type anime. It is slow. It is not fast-paced. It is very little action. It is about story. It is about character development. It is about the symbolic shit that you're just not going to see on the first watch.
Yep.
The symbolism there is actually pretty dope too.
And if you catch it and you really resonate with it, you will love this show. But
they had a very good intro too.
Yeah, probably my favorite.
Intro's fire.
Yeah. Fire. Well, what? I don't know about that. Between that and Yusuke,
Yusuke
hard.
Shit was beautiful.
It was so good.
That was the only reason to watch that show.
Too bad. Yeah, that was the only reason to watch it. Otherwise, you probably shouldn't watch Yusuke.
No, I'm gonna have to watch it.
Well, he said Promised Neverland season 2 is lit, but
y'all staying there. Y'all staying in Promised Neverland.
Yo, we're gonna have that discussion as well. I hope we get that to that in your topic. But
season 2 is not that bad.
Oh boy!
Y'all niggas makes me like.
And if you
that shit was not that.
No. If you see what we missed out on as like anime watchers,
and I'm fine with
I think
I'm cool with
I think Trayvon would have read the manga on Promised Neverland.
Yeah, that's the one thing I'll probably read the manga for.
But I don't know. Can't hurt.
But go ahead, do your number one, man.
Yeah, so Cowboy Bebop number 2, probably one of my favorites before this one. AOT. AOT has to be number 1.
The one and only?
The one and only.
Terrorist himself.
Yeah, Aaron.
School shooter.
Calling Aaron a school shooter is disrespectful because the man has a mission. And that's all he wants to do.
You're right. He's a tree traitor to everything. He's a traitor, bro.
He's really not. But Yeah, don't talk too much because you and Sam are like manga readers.
We get to the Attack on Titan episode breakdowns because that's what we are going. We will be doing that.
Stop talking. Whatever this happened right here between manga readers, stop it.
Yes, but when we get to that, when we get to the AOT final episode breakdown, me and Sam will be quiet. We're gonna let y'all mostly do the talking.
Yeah,
you and Mo do the talking.
Because right now my theory is that Aaron not gonna do nothing. But that's he's not gonna do nothing as in he's not gonna care about y'all. But anyway,
what was your best season? What was your best moment and best fight?
Best season. Has to be right now. It has to be 4. Like everything is coming together so beautifully. And though, granted, we'll see with the second half of season 4. But every single Levi came in, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm about to bust, bro!" It was crazy.
Okay, too much information. Too much information. Okay.
Bro, I was literally. This is the only anime I was actually hyped for, and actually like speaking audibly because I don't talk to myself, but some people do. That's that's a whole other conversation. But I was legit hyped in my apartment watching Attack on Titan every single week. Okay, Josh.
Nah, because I'm happy because you were happy after
that.
Okay,
all right, Josh. I can't with Josh. Anyway, every single week it was something different to look forward to in season 4. And that's probably why it's my favorite. But right now, I've only seen one half of it, so
I'm sorry, Jim.
You good?
Who gonna touch nigga
Josh is on.
Nah,
alright, stop talking, Josh.
Alright, come on,
go. Aaron is my favorite terrorist by far. Definitely my favorite main character.
Be on the lookout.
Yeah, alright, bro. You tripping, bro. Aaron is by far my favorite terrorist and main character. R.I.P. Sasha. Oh my god, they did her dirty.
She said, "Me."
No, wait, that was crazy to say. And then the chef, when the chef met her parents, she liked my meat. I was like, the fuck. That shit made me crack the fuck up.
Honestly, that whole setup with like the whole like Sasha death. Then
Gabby shit with her sister.
I couldn't. Man.
The way they was building that shit up was wild because that nigga again Falco saw all that shit unfold, and Falco was like, "Yo."
Falco was really the only one that was looking out for Gabby.
Falco is the most self-aware person in that freaking anime, bro.
Like, hold on. Gabby's like, "Yeah, I killed that bitch. I slaughtered that hoe."
Gabby was on 100,000. But
yeah,
you didn't think the build up for season 4 was a little bit too slow? They introduced the new characters, Gabby, Falco.
I like it.
No, it was perfect.
It was different because not a lot of animes are that bold to do that.
Because we didn't see Aaron roughly till like episode 7?
And you didn't need to because you knew his presence was felt.
Yeah, but actually, Aaron shows up a couple times. He's like,
I know, I saw that, but like we don't really see Aaron again and hear him speak to like episode 7 or 8.
Hey, you don't need.
Then like I was like, and dude, I was enjoying it. I was like, damn, I want to see the scouts, bro. When the scouts gonna pull up? And then I got my wish, and I went bananas because I was at work when I watched it.
This nigga read the manga like, yo, when the scouts go?
Yeah, exactly. Like,
I want to see the scouts.
I mean, yeah, as a manga reader, I can probably tell where you're coming from. But for me, just learning about the other side was interesting.
Yeah.
And then Reiner was like, all right, let me just go to this basement real quick. Oh, he there? Oh no,
that was a cool.
This is a problem. Too. And then Reiner was like, you know what? I give up. Just kill me.
You know what I will say? Some of the best seasons in AOT feature Reiner, and I think that's really interesting.
I would agree with that too. The best moments are featured Reiner.
Reiner is a MC. He just didn't know it. So.
Yeah, he didn't ask for this, but he stumbled into it.
so you agree? Because I asked this question to all the AOT fans. Now that we're going this deep into to this final episode. You're fully still agreeing with Aaron's decision to betray the scouts, to attack Marley.
He didn't betray the scouts.
He went above and beyond, bro.
He locked them up and beat the shit out of Armin. What the fuck is that?
It was for protection.
For the price of freedom.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of his best friend.
Tell him to dick up, bro. Nigga talking about
he only did that because he know that nigga tighter. He gonna be fine.
No. He only did that because Armin wanted to fight. Aaron wasn't trying to fight him
because he was bad. Because Armin was getting tired of him bad mouthing Mika. So the chick has been saving your life left and right for the entire first.
All right, well, Miss Mika shouldn't have did what she did.
Oh my god,
she shouldn't exist. It is what it is.
She shouldn't exist.
I'm playing.
That's what Aaron plotted, bro. Aaron got a bigger picture.
Exactly. You really gotta just think in a terrorist's mind, like.
He's right.
Hey, I know you're right. Yo, a customer, one of my customers at my store said something to me that I'm going to say when we get to the end of this.
Here we go.
I'm not, no, it was funny as shit because I laughed, but I don't want to say it because it's going to really, I don't want to say it's going to be rude because I have my opinions on the ending. It is what it is.
All right, well, I don't want to hear it. Right
no, I know, but
I definitely don't want to hear it.
I'm not going to say my opinions on the end until we get to the end. I've shared it with Sam. He shared his with mine. We've gone back and forth about this. It is what it is. Attack on Titan. We'll see what Mappa does. Maybe Mappa will switch. I don't know. But I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I can't wait to tell you how wrong you are.
I can't wait to say it and hear the words, Josh is right for the first time.
No, I can't. I don't see myself saying that. Truly. I really don't.
I said you were right a couple times. I said you were right one time in this podcast.
When?
When you was talking about Thorfinn. And I said,
okay.
I kind of agree with that. See, look, I'm not just always disagreeing.
This is the one time I think I might be right. But again, we'll see if the anime will still do the same ending as the manga or they'll defer. Because a lot of heat came on the manga's ending.
And that's probably due to a lot of ignorant anime fans that wasn't truly listening.
I can't really go into detail because I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's not ignorant. It's not ignorant. It ain't ignorant when the people who do a fan-made ending do that shit better than the actual ending.
It's better subjective. So that's all I'm going to say.
Hey, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You wrapped up?
Yeah, so Attack on Titan is my number one. So let me go down the list again. All right, so just to recap, my honorable mentions was Castlevania, Jujutsu Kaisen, and Vinland Saga.
Yes, sir.
Vinland Saga is probably like the one that was teetering because I was interested in Vinland Saga, but I can't pinpoint a reason why. Like, I just like the whole atmosphere of it.
I'm surprised you put that on there because I didn't even think of Vinland Saga this entire time.
Yeah. Mo mentioned it one day, and I was like, you could probably go in the honorable
mention. That's why I'm trying to get to mine.
Yeah,
and then wrap it up.
And then my
we gotta let the ego. We got to let the ego man go last. So.
Oh, here we go. My 5 is High School of the Dead. 4 is Naruto.
Titties.
3
the power of titties go to the top 5.
And my 3 is Fullmetal Alchemist. 2 is Cowboy Bebop, and 1 is AOT. So,
all right, man. Interesting top 5. Top 5.
So, Sam, you want to take us out?
That wasn't the worst list I've heard. So
I got the best list so far. But what?
Cap.
Hey, no cap. I got the best list so far. Y'all know that shit,
bro. So you're talking about so much was your number 5?
Yeah, I was about to say, bro, for real.
One Piece is the GOAT,
and it's your number 5.
And again, y'all don't like how the ending don't matter.
Is my brother a GOAT?
Yes.
He number 5 player in the world ever?
No, he's number 1.
All right, cool.
But I'm just saying, well, shit, I know. I talk to people who think I got LeBron ahead of him, but it is what it is.
Well, I kind of.
This anime podcast.
Yeah. This anime podcast. We'll say the big topics to the sports people. But thank y'all for listening.
I am the sports people.
Wait, I'm going to. You want to say something?
Oh, you got to bring
all right, go ahead.
Both on my game off. But thank y'all for listening. Next week we got a big episode. We got Mo, the ego terrorist himself. The ego mind. He gonna drop his top 5 on honorable mentions.
Slander shall be had.
Slander will be coming.
I can't wait, guys.
I can't wait either. What is this top 5, man?
This number 1, I'm about to go off on. I promise you.
If it's Hunter x Hunter, dog, I'm not going. I'm just going to leave the table. So.
Yeah,
I'm just going to leave the table. It's going to be Mo Trayvon Sam talking about Hunter x Hunter. I'm not talking about that shit, yo.
Nigga, you ain't finished it yet.
I don't need to finish the. No, this is a mid-tier anime. You got one character pushing the boat for this shit, bro. Miriam Lily said, "Okay, I gotta put this shit on my back because y'all calling yourselves a GOAT. I gotta make sure we a GOAT."
Wrap it.
Point is, thank y'all for listening to the Afro Anime Podcast. It's your boy JC, RTJ with Mo, Trey, Sam Savage. We're gonna see y'all next week. when Mo drop his top 5. Then after that,
Yes,
we got a snitch bitch in the building. we got a op in the goat territory. Somebody out here calling himself a goat when they a coon, when they a sellout.
Oh, so
Is
that is disrespectful, bro.
Is Itachi
I think so.
Is this Itachi?
Yeah, we going. That's gonna be the first major topic. That Itachi op conversation.
I
man.
can't wait because
Yes.
he kind of is.
Yes, get ready because the hot takes coming in with Itachi. Is he really a goat? Arthur, can you be a goat when you an op too?
If you got it like that, you got it like that.
Double homicide.
Yeah, imagine
genocide, basically.
Imagine if Malcolm X just decided, you know what? Let me just kill all the black people so that we not a problem no more.
Nah, save your time. Save your time.
My fault.
Save your details later because we all gonna come in with our evidence on whether or not he's an op or not.
But
he an op.
Alright, y'all.
This is the Afro Anime. We out.
Afro Anime Podcast. Thanks for listening. Y'all stay blessed.
Peace.